Hey everybody, it's the Home Dad. Bringing you another video. Today we're going to be cooking for supper some Angus beef cube steak. I don't know if y'all have ever had cube steak. I'm not the best at frying the cube steak, so I do a smothered cube steak. And I'll show you how I do that. Right now we got a bag of 1 gallon bag of flour that has, it's 2 cups of flour in there, and we're going to add in some coarse ground black pepper. So open it up this way, about a teaspoon of coarse black pepper. Then we're going to add in a teaspoon of paprika. Go. Add in some garlic powder, about a half a teaspoon. So that's good. And a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne. We don't like it too hot around here. That's good. And a teaspoon of seasoning salt. I have Lowry's here. Just like so. And as you can see, I have a whole onion chopped up. I like it chopped up with, so you can just do it in strands. But this is our flour mixture. You just mix that up. And get your cube steak and toss it in the flour mixture. And then put it in the frying pan, and you want to brown it on both sides. I'll bring you back when we get there. Stay tuned, everybody. Alright everybody, we're back. I have my 12-inch skillet here. And you want a cast iron pan or a pan that you can put in the oven, because we're going to turn our oven on to 350 degrees. And after we get the meat browned up a little bit, we're going to make a gravy. So we'll get a plate right here. Get us a little fork. Like so. And I already mixed, I just threw all the meat in the bag and just jostled it around. You know, just grab one, shake the excess flour off, throw it in there. Just like so. Like I said, you want to get this browned on both sides. Smaller one here. There we go. Get it nice and browned up. You don't want to do this process quickly. You want to do it a little slow. Take your time, because these things, if you cook them too fast, these will not be cooked all the way through, because we're going to be putting them in the oven on the smothered style. But if you're cooking it just to fry it up, do it on medium to low heat. That's what mine's on right now, medium low. And I put about 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil in there. So we're just going to let them cook up. And I'll bring you back for the next step. Stay tuned, everybody. Alright everybody, we're back. See that pan's still smoking, it's nice and hot. I turned the heat down to low. And we're going to take our onions and toss them in, break them apart. Before this process, after you get done cooking the meat, what you want to do is take you a fork or a metal spatula or something and scrape that pan and get all those good bits of that cooked stuff off of the bottom there, and that's what makes it good. I'm telling you, you got to do that. That's the main thing. And these onions are going to turn a nasty brown looking color, but You're not going to know the difference once you get in that brown gravy. You're going to saute these onions. They're going to let loose some water. Just like that. I'll bring you back once these are done and we'll start making the gravy. Stay tuned, everybody. Everybody, we're back. These onions are looking good. I don't like them sauteed where they're translucent. I like a little bit of bite in my onion. So now we're going to add in 2 cups of water. Then we're adding 2 cups of whole milk. Add in 2 cups of whole milk. Like so. I'm just going to give this a mix. Bring it back up to a simmer. And I know you can just, another way you can do this, once the onions were that way and they had that little bit of oil left in the pan and the moisture from the onions, you could take about 2 tablespoons of flour and throw it in there. And mix it all together, and that will bring that gravy together. But what I like doing, I just like taking a little bit of extra water, cold water, and throwing a little bit of cornstarch in there. Usually 1 to 1, so a tablespoon of water to a tablespoon of cornstarch. I use 2 tablespoons. Once this is to a simmer, I'll throw that in there. And then I'll add the meat in, but I'll bring you back when that process is getting going. Stay tuned, everybody. Hey everybody, we're back. As you can see, it's to a simmer now. So we're going to add in our cornstarch slurry. As soon as I mix it up again. There we go. And you'll see this thicken real quick. So be prepared to stir. It's already starting to get thick. You want to let this get close to a little thicker than this. I can tell by the way the fork's moving through it. I'm sorry you hear that noise in the background. That's my son. He's watching his iPad. Just like so. And this is good to get all the little bits off the bottom too. You want to make sure that once you get there, you can go ahead and take your meat, throw it back in there, kind of jiggle it and get it down in there. Just like so. It's like a jigsaw puzzle too, to make sure you can get it all in there to fit. But a 12-inch skillet, you should be able to get 6 pieces. Make sure you turn that heat off. There we go. Just like that. Smothered cube steak, but now, to make it even better, and to get the cube steak completely done, you're going to take it and throw it in the oven for about 30 minutes at 350. And it'll be done, and I'll bring you back when it's all done. Stay tuned. Alright everybody, we're back, and this is my plate for supper tonight. That's a big plate, I know. I only eat one good big meal a day. I fast in the mornings, but there we go. That is smothered cube steak. Bring you over here. This is what it looks like coming out the oven. It's super tender. You can cut it with a fork. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope you continue to support me. I just reached 300 subscribers. That's a huge number. It's going so quickly now. It's crazy. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the comments, the feedback, and all the people I've met. It's wonderful. Thank you all very much. God bless, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys.